When it comes to the worst movie ever made, yesterday's Plan 9 from Outer Space is possibly the most famous film to hold the title. However, there is competition. In the 1950s alone, there's another Ed Wood film, 1953's Glen or Glenda, as well as The Conqueror and Fire Maidens from Outer Space, both from 1956. But today, there's one other film that rises above the rest. A movie so famously terrible it defines the whole decade, with a monster so infamous it even surpasses the giant claw. I think you all know what I'm talking about. For every classic, there was a seemingly unlimited supply of bottom-tier monsters such as Ro-Man from Robot Monster, who has since become a poster child for terrible B-movies, but more on him another time. Ro-Man from the historically terrible Robot Monster.
Fool humans, there is no escape.
But more on him another time. Or the ridiculous Ro-Man from the famously horrible Robot Monster.
There is no escape from me.
But more on him another time. The famously terrible Robot Monster.
There is no escape from me.
But more on that another time. Another time. Another time. Another time. Another time. The time is now.
With the swiftness of a deadly cosmic ray, the Earth is invaded by indestructible moon monsters.
In case you pass out, that's tough.
There is no escape from me. Very well. I will recalculate. Your death will be indescribable.
That's right, it's Halloween, and the theme is the atomic age, so it's only fitting we end with the most famous monster of the era. It's finally time we look at 1953's Robot Monster. Robot Monster originally released in 3D. The concept was still new to audiences, so the movie feels the need to make a big deal about it. It opens with this weird pre-show attempting to prepare the audience for the new 3D experience.
Just out here for a moment or two to kind of warm up the show, kind of warm you up for the movie that's about to follow.
This dude Slick Salvin comes out in front of a quilt or something and sings a song.
What am I to do? My heart is owned and operated by you.
Then does impressions of celebrities singing the same song.
Jimmy Stewart, Ronald Colman, once again Grant, Jimmy Cagney doing the song now, Peter Lorre doing the song, Sidney Greenstreet doing the song, Humphrey Bogart doing the song, Humphrey Bogart. Okay, Rosie, I can't stand those leeches.
What the hell is this? I'm here to watch Robot Monster, damn it! Oh, and in case you were wondering, I do not feel prepared to enter the third dimension. The film really starts with a kid pretending he's a spaceman. He falls, gets knocked out, and suddenly it's the apocalypse. Wait, what? Humanity has been all but wiped out, with only 8 survivors remaining. The professor and his wife, their 3 children, Alice, Carla, and Johnny, as well as the professor's assistant and Alice's love interest, Roy. Apparently, there are also 2 pilots named Jason and McCloud, but they do not appear, let alone speak the entire film, so there's really no point in mentioning them at all.
Jason and McCloud take off in 2 days. On foot it would take me longer than that to get back there.
The creature behind this planetary disaster is Ro-Man, a gorilla-like alien determined to wipe out all humans with his calcinator death ray. For Ro-Man to complete his mission, the last survivors must too be destroyed. Unfortunately for him, the professor's experiments have made the group immune to the ray.
You look like a pooped-out pinwheel.
So, the calcinator death ray really cannot harm you.
Ro-Man must recalculate.
Very well. I will recalculate.
Honestly, the plot doesn't really matter. The events of the movie just sort of happen. Before you can process what nonsense you just saw, it's on to the next ridiculous thing.
Do you wonder what happened to your fellows? Watch them.
1 minute you're questioning why when the humans are repairing something, it only shows their hands.
Not like that.
Alice, look, you simply can't connect these 2 circuits.
What, could the actors not come in that day?
Roy, what time is it?
4:30.
The next minute, you're noticing that the women wear the exact same outfit. Then you've got Roy, the out-of-shape, in-shape guy that just needs to be shirtless.
You got a problem with that?
Those 50s girls need some eye candy too, you know. He gets married to Alice, and the professor pulls a Bible out of his ass. It disappears right after, though. Movie magic. What little plot there is falls apart when you realize that Roman is kind of lame. He's able to eliminate all life on the planet, but can't figure out how to take out 8 people? Really? Come on, Roman, 2 of them are children.
Everyone but you few.
Johnny even taunts Roman to his face and calls him a bully. Imagine saying the thing that destroyed all of humanity is just a big bully.
I think you're just a big bully.
Come on, Roman, you're gonna let him talk to you like that? He's right there. His sister's not as lucky, though. Roman just kills her.
What are you doing here alone, girl child?
My daddy won't let you hurt me.
We'll see.
Also, Roy dies somewhere along the way.
Roy's dead. And nothing can be done. Nothing.
So let's finally talk about Roman. Awarded the title of Most Ridiculous Monster in History by the Golden Turkey Awards, he's become the poster boy for the 1950s sci-fi genre. He's up there with Godzilla and Gilman as one of the decade's most iconic monsters by sheer stupidity alone. I don't care. I fucking love Roman. I think his design is both hilarious and awesome. There's just something about the simplicity of a gorilla in a space helmet that appeals to me. Roman is tasked with eliminating humanity. He takes orders from the Great Guidance, a slightly different looking Roman who gives him orders and possibly life advice.
I need guidance, Great One. For the first time in my life, I am not sure. You sound like a human, not a Roman.
Roman possesses the deadly calcinator ray. We're never quite sure what it is, but it kills people. It's funny because it's not like a gun or anything, it just sort of happens with a terrible strobe light effect.
Now I will kill you.
He also comes equipped with the sophisticated alien technology of a bubble machine and a desk. Why does he have a... Never mind. He's also able to summon stock footage from other movies. These include stop-motion dinosaurs and normal animals with dinosaur props glued to them. Everything Roman says and does is hilarious. He has great quotes, and hearing him talk in that stupid monotone voice is so funny.
And Johnny. The boy is impertinent.
He makes these exaggerated movements like a Power Ranger dub.
Due to an error in calculation, there are still a few of you left. You escaped destruction because I did not know you existed.
And he describes everything in extreme expositional detail.
There were 8 of you. The guidance Roman who understands everything showed me that. Yet I might have had trouble locating the other 2, had they not taken off in a rocket ship and revealed their presence.
I just can't help but love every moment he's on screen. He spends most of the time meandering around the area. Well, so does the rest of the cast, but they don't look as funny as he does. He's just so tubby. Yeah, this monster sure is menacing. Cower in terror as he struggles to get down this slope. I love that you can see the dude in the costume through the helmet too. Peak cinema. In a true monster movie fashion, Roman falls for Alice, whom he calls Alice.
Alice.
Because of course he does.
There is something I do not understand quite, but I want to see the girl Alice again.
And proceeds to molest her.
Suppose I were human. Would you treat me like a man?
Hey yo, what the fuck?
This apparently makes Roman have a change of heart, and suddenly he's just misunderstood.
Alice, do not hate me. I must.
He only wants to be like people, after all.
To think for yourself is to be like the human. Yes, to be like the human. To laugh, feel, want. Why are these things not in the plan?
At this point, the Great Guidance understandably gets fed up with Roman's incompetence and decides to take matters into his own hands. He shoots lightning out of his fingers, which is an image that goes hard, by the way, summoning the dinosaurs and destroying the Earth, along with his failure of a subordinate. By the end of the movie, Johnny wakes up and it turns out it was all a dream. Or was it? If you really think about it, it seems likely that the entire movie was just his dream, as the only characters are his family. Roman also has aspects of Johnny's imagination, such as the bubble machine just being an extension of his bubble gun. Everything being a dream would also explain why most of the movie is a bunch of nonsense. Although, judging by this clip that they play 3 times, was Johnny dreaming of Roman, or was he just dreaming of how things used to be? Or maybe the movie is just bad.
Come and get us. You can wait. Call me again at another time.
No!
Robot Monster was finally released on Blu-ray in 2023, and for what it is, it looks great.
What a Astounding technical developments are being made to protect mankind.
It even has the option to watch in the original 3D and comes with glasses. I'm pleasantly surprised to report that the 3D works, and it's effective too. The red and blue did give me a headache after just a minute or two of using it though, but there are other viewing options. Finally, you too can view this classic as it was always intended. The restoration adds its own layer of cheesiness too, including the original song, Was I a Man, over the end cards.
Was I dreaming? Was I dreaming?
Considering the tone of the movie you just watched, and well, because it's a song about Robot Monster, this is gold.
My directive working from the start, I feel what you call a heart.
The premise of Robot Monster is ludicrous, and the execution is ridiculous, but that's just part of the charm.
None shall escape me. I shall find a way to rid this Earth planet of humans. No!
Sure, the writing may be insane, the acting is terrible, and our monster is incredibly stupid, but you know what? This just might be the greatest movie of all time.
I am ordered to kill you. I must do it with my hands.
How is it you're so strong, Roman? It seems impossible.
We Romans obtain our strength from the planet Roman, relate to our individual energizers.
Small enough to carry with you?
No, mine is in the cave.
Suck it, Citizen Kane. It's all about Robot Monster.
Your death will be indescribable. Fool humans, there is no escape.
That brings us to the end of our journey into the Atomic Age. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my look back at this decade of monsters and aliens. This era has always appealed to me, and these movies are always so much fun, no matter their quality. There are plenty of diamonds in the rough, but looking through that rough is part of the fun. So until next time, this has been Joe's Drive-In's 13 Days of Halloween, Age of the Atom. Thank you for tuning in, happy Halloween, and remember to keep watching the skies.
Pleasant nightmares, friends.
Very well, I will recalculate.
Good midnight to you.